Hey MiniWarGamers, welcome to the next episode of Warzone Apothis. I got Lee for his last day here in Canada, for now anyway, to do a game of Slaanesh themed Chaos Space Marines against my Necrons on the Demon Warp Convergence world of Amon. I got that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right, perfect. We'll talk about our armies, look at the board, and we'll talk about our current advantages we have right now. We're going to sort them out in a moment. But if you want to come in and take part of Warzone Apothis, you can go to miniwargaming.com/Apothis for all the details. Here is Lee's 1,500 points of Slaanesh Chaos Space Marines with some demons. We have 3 units of Noise Marines with a Blaster Master. Is that right? Blast Master. That's an old game from the 90s, actually. Or maybe the 80s. Aspiring Champions with Power Swords and the Icon of Excess.
Doom Sirens.
Doom Sirens?
Yeah.
What are Doom Sirens?
They're a Flamer template.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what they are. Yeah, most of those things.
Yeah.
We have a unit of Raptors, we have Aspiring Champion with a pair of Lightning Claws, Icon of Excess, 2 units of Slaanesh Demonettes, 1 Herald level 2, or plus 2 levels. Is level 2?
Yeah.
Okay, level 2. And 1 Chaos Lord.
Yeah. The roll.
And for your Lords, what's his Warlord trait?
It was Soul Blaze. Close combat thing.
His close combat attacks will have the Soul Blaze special rule. The psychic powers on the Herald, forgive me viewers, I'm going to try to pronounce things as best as I can. It's Pavane of Slaanesh and Cacophonic Choir. I'm not known for my goodly talking. And the Chaos Lord has the Mark of Slaanesh, the sigil of Corruption. He has wings, made him jump infantry, the Murder Sword, and his Gift of Mutation gave him +1 strength. I believe you have strength 10 with your...
With the Murder Sword against your... Lord.
Alrighty. So with the Murder Sword, nominating my one character, my Cryptek over here, to be his foe, his target of choice. My 1,500 points of Necrons has 1 Cryptek for HQ. This is combined arms. In troops, I have 2 units of 10 Immortals, 1 with Gauss Blasters, 1 with Tesla Carbines. I'm trying to go for WYSIWYG as much as I can. Well, everything here is. In Elite, I have 10 Hyperphase Sword and Dispersion Shield Lich Guard. I also have 10, I believe actually it's 11. Nope, just 10 Flayed Ones. In Fast Attack, I have 3 Scarabs, 6 Wraiths with Whip Coils, and I'm trying this massive unit of Tomb Blades, 10 Tomb Blades, with twin-linked Gauss Blasters, so with Strength 5, AP 4, Rapid Fire. They have Shield Veins giving them a 3-up armor save, and they all ignore cover. Heavy support, I have 2 Spiders with twin-linked particle casters. And as I'm about to show you our table for the Cleanse and Control Maelstrom of War mission, letting you know that my Warlord trait on my Cryptek is Impeccable Conqueror, so the Warlord and all units within 12 of him, have the Zealot and Crusader special rules. Sorry, all units within 12 of my Warlord have the Relentless and Crusader special rules. Alright, our table for Cleanse and Control. Marker number 2. Marker number 4, 3. We got 5 over here by the ruins. We got 1 over there in the corner, and marker 6 over here. I lost the roll for deploying or picking sides. Lee has chosen to split the table at this angle, and has chosen that side to be his deployment zone. So that'll be his table edge. So obviously this is my table edge, but this is my deployment zone. I will be going first. I did win the initiative roll-off, or sorry, the roll-off for who gets first turn. So I'm about to deploy over here. Alright, so what I just told you is exactly wrong. So we split it, or at least split it this way. And this is his table edge. Actually, that's all sounding a lot more familiar now. So I will be deploying first. That'll be my table edge, but this will be my deployment zone. Alright, here's our deployment. There is my sea of green deployed across to a kind of a stream of pink. We got Noise Marines, Raptors, Noise Marines, Demonettes, Noise Marines, Demonettes, across some massive unit of bikes, Immortals, Lich Guard, Wraiths, Spiders, Scarabs, more Immortals. I have first turn, but you have the opportunity to seize the initiative on a 6+, sir. Attempting to seize the initiative.
I do. Steve, you okay? You okay, buddy?
Alright, Lee's cards. Kingslayer, kill my Warlord. Psychological Warfare, make me fail morale, fear, or pinning test. And marker number 3. And here's marker number 3. Noise Marines are going to go ahead and hug up the pile of rubble there. Difficult terrain for the Noise Marines on this side of the table. Moving 4. Demonettes are going to go ahead and move up and around the cover. Both these units are not going to move. Jump troops are going to go ahead and jump over the building and get close to my lines. Moving on to the psychic phase, warp charges. 7 for you, 5 for me?
Yeah.
As we walk over here to get the dice, I realize I forgot to infiltrate my flayed ones, but that's okay because now I want to deep strike them.
Yeah.
Oops. At this point, noticing that the Psyker over here, the Herald, is not in range of anything worth casting. So that'll end the psychic phase. The Blast Master from this unit of Noise Marines is going to fire into the rays, aiming for this guy's head. I'm assuming with skill 4?
Yep.
Alrighty. That's direct hit. That'll hit 3 wraiths. Wounding on 2s. We got 3 wounds. 3 up and vulnerable saves. Make them all. And it didn't really matter because it was a heavy weapon and couldn't have fired. Minor mistake. No consequences. So I'm going to go ahead and correct this and do this the correct way. So he has the option to fire it as heavy 2 instead of the blast. Assault 2, sorry. So it would be 2 hits on the raids, hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s. No wound. And the Blast Master is going to fire over here onto the Tomb Blades. Aiming for this spike right here, direct hit will only get 1. But we're going to slide off the table. Or at least get nothing of note.
Yeah. It just got really, really cold in here.
And that was a moment with Dave. And the Blast Master over here, firing into the Tomb Blades. Again, I'm not going to jink. Hitting on 3s. We got 1 hit over here. And wounding on straight 5. Wounding on 4s. No wound. And that'll be the end of the shooting phase. Going on to the assault phase. So you're going to try to assault something. I don't think anything is in range.
Yeah.
That will end your turn. And are you going to score anything, sir? Scoring marker number 3. And then opting to discard Psychological Warfare because Necrons. We actually forgot something. I cannot believe I did this. Start of the turn. We're playing on Amon. So it would have been a warp table. Alright, just a heads up. We haven't looked at the table yet. If it's going to be game changing, you're not going to see anything. I'm going to delete everything and start over again. If it doesn't change your turn, we'll accept it. Alright, page 86 or 87 on the Crusade of Fire book. Demonic Hazards, 2d6, ignoring 2s and 12s. 10. All too horrible. All models cause fear at the end of the turn. Okay, so wouldn't have changed anything so far, right? Okay, so we'll keep it and continue on with the game. Alright, going on to my turn on the Demonic Hazard table, I'm going to roll an 11. Plague of Rust. Roll d6 every vehicle on the battlefield. It takes a hit, whatever. No vehicles, we're going to ignore that. We're done. In addition, all cover saves from terrain are reduced by 1 for the remainder of the game. I don't think that'll come into effect because we both have high armor. It might be coming into effect against your demonettes, but I have some ignore cover shots too, so we'll try to remember that. All terrain is -1 cover. My 3 cards, I got Hold the Line. Score 1 victory point if 3 of my scoring units within 12 of my own table edge. Marker number 5, and behind enemy lines, get 1 of my units within 12 of his table edge. And if I get 3, I get D3. And there is marker number 5. Start of the movement phase, I'm going to make new scarabs. That spider on a 1, he takes a wound. On a 1, that one takes a wound. No wounds. Wraiths are going to jump up to here. Jet bikes are going to go fast as they can this way, and I'm going to start turbo boosting my shooting phase over there for getting behind enemy lines. Lich Guard Moving on up the line. Because hold the line, I'm gonna have to back up my spiders just so I can try and score. And I'm just in. I'm actually move up a little bit and just be in. And then my scarabs have to do the same thing, so I get 3 units within 12 of my own table edge. So I'll have my spiders, my scarabs, and these immortals. And my immortals on this side of the table with the Tesla carbines are heading over here. The spiders are going to fire their twin-linked particle casters onto the Overlord, or sorry, the Necron Lord. The Chaos Lord's unit. Alright, the one in the back can only target the front one. So a direct hit will get 3. And we get a direct hit. The next one will fire on this guy, and a direct hit will get me 4. That'll be 1 inch this way, so it's going to be 3 hits. Maybe less, we'll measure that. Actually, moves far enough to only get 1 guy, so that'll be a total of 4 hits. Strength 6, hitting on, or sorry, wounding on 2s. We have 4 wounds. We're rolling 1 at a time. 3 up armor save on the front guy. Passes, 3 up armor. Fails, but feel no pain. Good. Next 3 up armor. Fails, and feel no pain. And he goes down. Next, my Tesla carbine immortals are going to fire. We have 2 of them that are not really in line of sight, so we have 8 shots coming in to the same unit. 8 shots hitting on 3s. 6s are 3 hits. That'll be 9 hits, wounding on 3s, strength 5, toughness 4. So the Lord going first, he'll taking 2 hits, wounding on, or sorry, 3 up armor save, 2 more. 3 up armor save. And the last one, 3 up armor save. And feel no pain. All good, no wounds. Necron Immortals over here are going to fire their Gauss blasters into the Raptors. 10 shots hitting on 3s. 7 hits, wounding on 3s. Doing 2 hits onto the Lord. Makes both armor saves. Makes both armor saves. Next, my jet bikes are going to turbo boost. Landing on top of the roof. I'm going to land on the roof no matter what, but I'm trying to figure out right now is if whether or not they have to roll for terrain doing so. Because it's not dangerous terrain or difficult terrain to get up there. I'm going to have to go check with Matt. So the general consensus in the office is because you don't roll for going up the terrain, it's not difficult terrain. No rolling for dangerous for the jet bikes. Feels a little dirty, but it is what it is. And not getting a save for just being on the building, it's just if you're 25% obscured from the building from a lower angle, so there's no save for just being inside on top of the building. Okay, moving on to my assault phase. My raids are going to assault your Lord's unit. 5 pistols, hitting on 6s.
Nope, sorry, 4 pistols.
4 pistols, 1 with lightning. Sorry, 4 pistols, because the lightning claws on the expiring champion. We got 1 hit, wounding on a 5. No wounds. My charge distance is super good. I'm going to reroll this with Fleet, just for get a little bit worse. Make it into combat though. And initiative step 6 or 7? Either way, initiative step high on the Lord, attacking first. The Chaos Lord attacks first. He has 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. He is strength. Oh, there you have that. He is strength 5, so he will be wounding on 4s. That one's cocked. And we got 2 wounds. 2 3-up invulnerable saves. So that will kill that guy. Now initiative step 5, I'll be piling in first because this is my turn. And the regular Raptors piling in as well. I'm just going to swing first because it's my turn, so I have 20 attacks hitting on... Which weapons go on the... There are going to be 4. Hitting on 4s on the Slanesh Raptors. Wounding on 2s, 6s are rending. Doing the rending first, we got to feel no pain. That's cocked down. Oh, he went down. I saw that 6, so that kills 1. And then 5 3-up armor saves. Feeling 2, but yet feel no pain. Killing another one. Look out, sir, that one from the champion. And successfully does so. Boom. Next, we're going to roll the Aspiring Champion with his Shred attacks. Same initiative step. He has 3 attacks, is it? Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 5s. I'm toughness 5.
Shred.
Yep. There's a wound. I have a 3-up invulnerable, which I fail. And 6 attacks on the Raptors, hitting on 4s. We got 2 hits, wounding on 5s. And there's 1 wound, 3-up invulnerable. Oh, come on! That is 4 ones in a row. And we'll kill the guy who's wounded. Can't make 1 3-up invulnerable, so I do lose combat by 1, but I am fearless, and that will end my turn. But I will score behind enemy lines and hold the line. And I'm also going to discard marker number 5. Lead drawing Hungry for Glory, issue a challenge, and Supremacy. Score D3 victory points if you control at least 2 objectives and twice as many as the opponent. Demonic Hazard Table, 2d6. We're getting 7. Nurgle's Garden. So he's going to pick an enemy unit, and every model in that unit must pass a toughness test or suffer a wound with no armor save allowed. And then I will pick a unit and do the same thing. Opting for me to do my toughness test on this unit, so I have 10 guys, toughness 4. That is 6 fails, but I have 5-up reanimation protocols. So 3 will die. Yoink, yoink, and yoink. Kind of random. I'm going to pick the unit of Slaanesh Demonettes with the Herald over here. Change my mind, I'm going over here. Alright, the Aspiring Champion. Fails. Feel no pain. He's good. The Blaster Master. Blast Master.
This isn't Mad Max.
The old video game. Oh, you know, Mad Max, yeah. He's good. And the 8 regular guys. We got 2 fails. And a 5+. Feel no pain. Hey, 2 go down. Moving the Demonettes. The Demonettes.
The Demonettes.
The Demonettes are going to go on. And these Demonettes are also going to come around the terrain here. Moving the Noise Marines to the terrain, going 6 inches. On to marker number 1. That's the end of the movement phase, going on to the Psychic phase, Warp Charges. It's going to be 6 for you, 4 for me. The Herald is going to cast Cacophonic Choir. It's a Warp Charge 2, using 4 dice to try to cast it. And getting it with 3. I'm going to throw all 4 of my dice at this.
I got it with 4.
You got it with 4?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I didn't get it anyway. And that is going to hit my jet bikes. Leadership 10, so I'll take a wound for every point he exceeds my leadership by. I see a 6. Oh my goodness, 1. No armor, no cover saves, but I will get a 5+ reanimation. Make it. Now the Herald's going to try to cast Pavana Slaanesh. Warp Charge 1. It's a Focus Witchfire. Nothing. And that is the end of the Psychic phase. Moving on to the Shooting phase. Starting with these Noise Marines, they're going to fire the Blastmaster into, oh, let's say that guy. Direct hit. Hitting 4 with that direct hit, wounding on a 2. Oh, wait a second here. What's the AP on this? If it's above 3, I'm drinking.
It's 3.
I'm drinking. Sorry, that was 4 wounds. 4-up Jinx save. Hey, made them all. It's a salty thing playing Necrons. And now the Doom Siren's gonna go, and he's gonna get 8 hits. Oh. This is AP 3, kind of scary. So wounding on trait 5, wounding on 4s. 5-up reanimation protocols. I'm gonna lose 3 bikes. So this guy, and this guy. And then there's 6 Sonic Blasters with 3 shots apiece. Hitting on 3s. 10 ones. There was 10 ones in there. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to prefer enemy.
You got 6 hits, wounding on a 5. It's 4 ones. Okay, there's just 1 wound. I'm laughing with you.
Oh. Yeah.
You know what? You're gonna make me look like a jerk by being so somber when the camera's on and laughing hysterically when the camera's off.
Nobody does.
3 up armor. I fail it. 5 up reanimation. I fail that. You kill a guy.
Hey!
And there's one less bike. Now to these noise marines firing the Blastmaster into the jet bikes. And direct hit will get 4. Direct hit will get 4. And we're gonna go off quite a bit and hit nothing. Yeah. Then you'll hit here at best. It won't even hit his own guys. And then 24 shots from the regular noise marines. Hitting on 3s. And looking for 5s to wound. 3 up armor save for those tomb blades. And 5 up reanimation protocol. I will lose 2. So that'll be these 2. And then we're going to run the demonette unit over here. 3 inches. You have fleet, don't you? Do you want to use that?
Yeah.
You want to keep the 3?
Nope.
Nope. You 5.
Attached.
And running the demonettes over here. 5 inches. Demonettes don't have fleet, so he's going to take the first run of 3 on this side of the table, so you're going to move him back 2 inches. Just take a couple of the front guys to the back, and you're good. All good. Mistake averted. Alright, moving on to the combat phase, we have the Necron Lord attacking first. What I meant to say is the Chaos Lord attacking first. Alright. Correcting this once again. They actually have +3 to their run, so they're getting 2 inches back, and they'll get an extra 1 inch. You want to stay behind the building?
Yeah.
Alright, so they'll get an extra inch forward. Not a big deal. And you roll the 5 over here, so you can move them 3 more inches forward if you like.
Yeah.
And tuck it up just a little bit farther forward. Now onto this combat phase. The Chaos Lord attacks first. He has 3 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
There's 4 attacks.
4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. He's straight 5 right now.
Yep.
And my 3 up invulnerable save. There we go, I made one. And because it's Lee's turn, we'll attack with his I know, Aspiring Champion, I got it. With the Lightning Claws. So we have 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 5s. With Shred. For nothing. And then you have a regular Raptor, 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. And nothing. And I'll attack back with my 12 attacks, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 2s. We got 1 rend. So I'm saying take the rend first, and you're going to allocate that to your Lord. So you have a 4+ invulnerable save. Did you fail? You have a 5+ reanimation.
Reanimation?
5+ feel no pain. It's all the same. It's all the same. And the 4 regular ones, going to put them on the Lord 2 at a time here. We're failing 1, but you got feel no pain. Which you pass, and then 2 more on the Lord. We'll let you pass them both. So that will be a tie combat. At the end of Chaos Space Marines turn 2, scoring nothing. And tossing Supremacy. My 3 new objectives, I got marker 1, issue a challenge, and Enthrall the Silent King. I immediately draw a new card. Ascendancy, score D3 victory points if I control any 3 objective markers at the end of my turn. Now if my my Cryptek scores this, so if my Cryptek scores this Ascendancy, he will score an additional D3. So I think he just has to be on one of the objectives for it to count. Demonic Hazard Table, getting a 7. Nurgle's Garden. Backing up a step, leadership test at the end of the shooting phase for the Tomb Blades. They're good. I'm going after these guys once again. So your Aspiring Champion, toughness test. He passes. Your Blastmaster. He passes, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 regular guys. Two fail, be a 5 up. Feel no pain. And 2 die. Lee opting for my bike to take the toughness test. I have 4 of them. And I fail 1, but I have a 5 up reanimation protocol, which I pass. I have reserves over here. Because of my command bastions or my power stations, I'm not sure which one, I have +1 to my reserve rolls. So I'm coming in at a 2+. And they are. I think I'm going to go for right here. 5 inches. Creating new scarabs. This spider on the back. No. Spider on the front. No wounds. First things first, Lich Guard. Moving on up. Moving through cover for the Immortals. 5 inches. Moving these Immortals. Oop. Ending like so. Then the Scarabs are going to go and they're getting out of here now. And, oh, I gotta grab that objective with my spiders, so they're going to not move through cover. I'm just going to move like so. Chip bikes are go. And they're going to go kill that Blastmaster. And that is the end of my movement phase for turn 2 Necrons. Moving on to the shooting phase, these 7 Immortals are going to fire into the Demonettes.
No.
Alright, moving on to the next thing.
It works.
Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 2s. We got 4 wounds. 5 up and vulnerable save. 2 die. Not bad. These 4 jet bikes are going to rapid fire into the Noise Marines, hitting on 3s, but they're twin linked. We got 1 miss. There we go, all hits. Wounding on 3s. We got 6 wounds. 3 up armor save. And there's 3 1s, but you have a feel no pain. And 2 go down. That'll kill the Blastmaster. The Immortals with their Tesla carbines are going to fire into those 4 remaining Noise Marines. Hitting on 3s, 6s are 3 hits. No 6s. Strength 5, wounding on 3s. We got 4 wounds. 4 3 up armor saves. And failing 1 and a feel no pain. What was it? I can't see it. 6? Did it?
Yep.
I'm going to run the Scarabs with Fleet. Wait, I don't check out the athlete because they're swarms, not beasts. Oh, so they're gonna move 2. Gonna run the flayed ones, 2 inches. That will end my shooting phase. I'm gonna go for the charge with my flayed ones into the
Flayed ones?
Oh, the Lich Guard into the Chaos Lord's unit. It's gonna be an 8-inch charge. Look on that hard 8. Ho ho! After pile-in moves, which I haven't happened yet, these 3 will not make it into combat. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and charge these guys as well. Here's my Tomb Blades, if that wasn't obvious. So we have 3 shots apiece for the guys with the... what are those weapons called? Sonic Blasters?
Yeah.
Hitting on 6s. 1 hit, wounding on a 5. I don't see it. It is a 6. 3 up armor. Good. And D3 wall of flames from the flame thingy. 2. Doom Siren. What's the strength on the Doom Siren? 5?
5.
Wounding on 4s. No wounds. My charge distance is going to be 6. So I'm going to go boom. I think I'm going to get... I can do Hammer of Wrath on all of them. So 4 Hammer of Wraths. Wounding on 4s. We got 3 armor saves. 3 up armor. We fail 2, but yeah, feel no pain. And 1 guy dies. Attacking first with the Aspiring Champion. 3 attacks hitting on 4s. We got 1 hit and wounding on 5s. That's a wound. It's AP 3, is not. It's power weapon. So I have a 5-up reanimation. Yay!
Dang!
And 2 regular Noise Marines. We have 2 attacks hitting on 4s. I will attack back with 8 attacks hitting on 4s. Not that good. 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. For 2 wounds. You have a 3-up armor save. And 5-up feel no pain. First one in contact is your champion. Want to look outside of 4+?
No.
And no. And so champion goes down, and then 1 other guy. And Noise Marines are fearless, so I will pile in. Like so. Moving on to this combat over here, the Chaos Lord is going to attack first. Challenge. Alright, Lord has 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 4s. He's got 1 wound. 3 up invulnerable save on the Wraiths. Take another wound. And then 12 attacks from my Wraiths, attacking back, hitting on 4s. And we're wounded on 2s. Okay, I've got a bunch of wounds. I'm trying to work here, and the room is full of shenanigans and all kinds of things. Take the rend first. You put on your Lord with a 4+ invulnerable save. And you make it. And then you have regular saves. 3 up.
Yeah, just gonna tank.
3 up armor save. We got 3 fails. And 3 up, or sorry, 5 up, feel no pain. Feel no pain? Feel no pain? And the feel no pain. You'll take 3 wounds, but you're gonna look out for the actual wounds off your character, or do you want to keep them? You're gonna attempt to look out, sir. You might as well try to look out for all of them. Alright, so 1 will kill the aspiring champion, and then the Lord will take 2 wounds. My apologies, there's one more guy over here, I didn't realize. So he'll die as well, and the Lord will take 1 wound. Attack because it is initiative step 5. So the aspiring champion, he has 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s, there's 1 hit. Wounding on 5s, 3 up invulnerable. That'll actually kill one of my guys. We'll just pull this guy right here. And the regular Noise Marine, we have 1 hit, wounding on a 5. No wound. That will fully wipe out the unit and give me first blood. And forgetting earlier in the earlier combat, for the Warlord, on his Warlord traits, he got Soul Blaze, so the rage will be Soul Blazed. Initiative step 2 pile in. We'll have all these guys attacking now. Just so you know, these guys here are not able to attack. Left them at the back. We pre-measured before we moved everything in as if they were going to pile in and everything. The Lich Guard attacking with 24 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s because they are strength 5. And all the Lord has is 4 up invulnerable now. He's dead. Yeah. Consolidating my Wraiths, 6, and my Lich Guard, 3. Hiding and surging forward. And Soul Blaze on the Wraiths. Goes out?
No. Yep.
Alright, at the end of my turn, I am going to score Ascendancy that was part of my Thrall, the Silent King. I will not get the additional D3 for this card because my Warlord should have left the unit and stayed back on marker 4. He did not. That was my mistake. So I'll just get D3 for Ascendancy, which is worth 3. And then I'm going to discard Hungry for Glory and get rid of this issue of challenge. Going to the top of turn 3, we are going to roll in the Demonic Hazards table. 2d6. Getting a 7 Nurgle's Rot, or Nurgle's Garden. Choosing for my bikes to take the attacks, or take the Nurgle's Rot. Toughness of 5 on them. 2 fails. 5 up reanimation. 2 guys die. I'm going to choose this unit over here. Nah. I'm going to choose this unit over here. The Aspiring Champion. Fails. Feel no pain. Good. The Blastmaster. Fails. And he also feels no pain. And the 8 regular guys. We got 2 fails, 3 fails. And feel no pain. 3 of them die. The Demons of Slanesh, or the Demonettes of Slanesh, are going to go ahead and move forward. Get ready to charge my Lich Guard. Moving these Demons of or Demonettes of Slanesh. Looks like they're going after my Immortals. And gonna move the Noise Marines. There you go. Hide behind some cover over here. Second phase, warp charges. 4 for you, 2 for me. The Herald, who's up front, is gonna cast Cacophonic Choir. Warp charge 2, gonna throw 4 dice at it. Getting it with 1, that's a cock die. And there's the other one. I'm going to throw 2 6s. 2 6s. Oh, that's pretty close. Yeah, 1 6. That's going to catch my Scarabs, my Immortals, my Lich Guard, my Wraiths, and my Tomb Blades. Alright, 2d6 minus leadership for wounds starting on the Tomb Blades. Nothing. Wraiths. Nothing. Lich Guard. Nothing. Immortals. Nothing. Scarabs. Nothing. And moving on to the shooting phase. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry.
Stupid Terminators.
The Blastmaster to fire his cannon at the Lich Guard. Going in that guy's head right there. He'll rest it away. There you go. Boom. Going 2 inches? Hits 3 Lich Guard, moving actually 1 inch, not 2. Wounding on 2s. We got 3 wounds. 3 up and vulnerable saves. Make them all. Or wait, 2 of them. And 4 up reanimation because of the Cryptek. I'm good. 8 regular Marine, or sorry, Noise Marines are going to fire their Sonic Blasters into the same unit of the Lich Guard. 24 shots hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s. 3 up armor or invulnerable save. Fail 1. I'll reroll, it's kind of cocked. Made it. 4 up reanimation. Good, everybody's alive. I believe we may have forgot to show the cards. If you've already seen these, sorry, seeing it again. If not, Lee Ju marker number 6, which is being held currently by my Immortals. Over there. Moving on to the assault phase, the Demonettes are going to assault my Lich Guard, but I will overwatch with my Staff of Light on my Cryptek, hitting on 6s, and wounding on 2s for 1 AP3, so 5 up and vulnerable. Hey, got one. Pulled that one right there. I'm not going to make you roll the dice, you're totally in. Now, these Demonettes on this side of the table are going to charge my Immortals. Some of them are in rapid fire range, overwatching with 12 shots, hitting on 6s. 2 hits, wounding on 2s. 1 wound with a 5 up and vulnerable save. Nope, we're done. And that'll be a 9-inch charge. 3. Moving on to this combat here, you have 1 attack hitting on 4s. I have 2 attacks hitting back on 4s. And wounding on 4s. 1 wound. 3 up armor save. He's good. Over here you have a bajillion attacks. Gonna issue a challenge, I'm going to refuse it. Okay, first model attacking is the Herald, so there's 5 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s, rending. We have 1 wound with a 3 up armor save. 21 attacks from the Demonettes now attacking, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 6s. We got 2 3 up and vulnerable saves. Made them both. I will then pile in. Get all my bodies all mashed up in there. I think everybody's definitely going to make it into combat here. 20 attacks coming back, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 2s. 8 5+ invulnerable saves. I know, man, I'm sorry. It's okay. You might roll a bunch of 5s here.
Yeah.
Or you feel 1 and I don't know.
What, like all the ones I rolled earlier?
Oh, 6 go down. Before you bother pulling them away, you lost combat by 6. So why don't you roll your initiative test to see if these all phase out, or your leadership test. On a double 1, everybody comes back. On 3 or higher, they're all just dead. And they're all dead. They phased out. So at the end of turn 3, Lee has opted to concede. So, kind of a good game, I'm sorry, sir. So right now I have 7 points, Lee has 1. Just to let you guys all know what I would think the next turn would go, before I even draw my cards. Wraiths are going to pop over there. You guys are going to consolidate that way and charge that way. I'll probably charge at least 3 units into this thing. So only one's going to eat their Overwatch and then it's gone. Scarabs are going to go after the Demonettes. These guys are going to rapid fire into them first. I think it was pretty well my game, I think. So that's it. We're going to go to the board and see what happens. At the end of that game, end of turn 3, Lee conceding for a Necron victory. Let's go look up Planet Amon and see what happens. Alright, I'm going to take this Manufactorum back away from the chaos. Maybe get some bonuses in my next game. Alright, thank you for watching. We're about to go play another game right now in the Vault. If you're not already a Vault member, you can click the link below and get yourself a 7-day free trial. Watch that game and all the rest of the second half Apothis games and all the painting tips and tricks from Chris. Happy wargaming.